I know that my opponent continues to have his own way of packaging information, but we're using independent third-party information, and our bills in Georgia are now the third highest in the country, our energy bills. And since the incumbent took office 12 years ago, the average family has seen its monthly electric bill go up by $30. Vogtle is one of the most expensive infrastructure projects in the history of the United States, as you know. And my opponent was chairman when the project began, and I believe has utterly failed to put in place any meaningful incentives to finish the project on time and on budget. And now we sit with a project that is going to cost over $25 billion, likely closer to $30 billion. It was supposed to cost $14 billion and were many years delayed. These costs, as you are aware, have been passed on to working families, where every family that is a customer of Georgia Power has paid $100 a year for the last 6 years. So when my opponent says our bills haven't gone up or our rates haven't changed, families don't pay rates, they pay bills. And our bills include not just our rates, they include the taxes and fees that are layered into them by the commissioners and by this project. In my experience, anyone who is accountable for a project like this in the business world, being behind such a colossal mess, they would have been fired. And I look at this project as a classic example of socializing risk and privatizing gain. So in my view, what we need to stop with Plant Vogtle is the continued blank check and the burden and risk being borne by families and small businesses, by cities and schools across this state. Oh, I think that there are a number of things that we can change to alter the trajectory that we're currently on. I think on the one hand, we can use less energy. That is, we can invest in energy efficiency all over the state. It's called demand side management. And traditionally in Georgia, what we've done is continue to invest in supplying more and more energy as opposed to bringing our usage down. And that energy efficiency resource is truly the cheapest resource that we've got. As well, we can invest in new technologies, new renewable technologies like solar. Americans around the country are realizing cost savings from solar technology, and we need to bring those savings back to Georgia.